Hey everyone, Nick here at Craft Music with the Korg Minilog XD, the next evolution in Korg's analog synth lineup. Building on the technology of Korg Minilog, Minilog XD expands on all of the areas that made the original Minilog such an approachable and great-sounding synthesizer. In addition to emphasizing the same tactile feedback and knob-per-function programming interface as the original Minilog, Minilog XD adds a new oscillator, new sequencing controls, all new effects that can be run simultaneously, micro-tunings, and a newly revoiced filter with powerful low end. Each of Minilog XD's 4 voices features 2 analog VCOs, or voltage-controlled oscillators, just like the original Minilog, but adds a multi-engine oscillator, which is a digital oscillator with 3 different modes: a noise mode with 4 different types of noise, a VPM mode, which stands for variable phase modulation, similarly to Korg's Prolog, which has digital waveforms ranging from FM to analog modeled waveforms to cool conceptual waveforms that sound like nothing that's ever appeared on an analog synth. And third, the multi-engine features a user mode, which allows users to use its open source functionality to load their own oscillators in using the included Editor Librarian software. Minilog XD's filter is similarly revamped, with a new drive switch that allows you to overdrive the signal going into the filter for more harmonic content, and the low end is huge even when you crank the resonance. If you're used to the ADSR envelopes and LFOs from Minilog, you'll feel right at home in the modulation section of Minilog XD. And the LFO features a new BPM mode that syncs to tempo, so you can do really cool tempo modulations using your LFO and sequences. To add a finishing touch to your sound design on Minilog XD, there's 3 effects engines, one of which is even open source, so you can load your own custom effects algorithms that you can find online, or if you know a little bit of code, create yourself. There's a mod effects engine, which features phaser, flanger, chorus, and an ensemble effect reminiscent of old 80s polysynths. A delay effect, which has everything from tapes to ping-pongs to hi-fi digital delays, and a reverb. And all 3 of these can be run simultaneously, so you can add beautiful DSP-based 32-bit floating point effects onto any of your sounds. Some features that we brought back from Korg Monolog include micro-tunings and a powered-up polyphonic sequencer, which allows you to do both smooth and stepped motion sequencing. Stepped motion sequencing allows you to change immediately from one value of a parameter to the next per step, so you can do things like percussive patterns, for example. On the back panel of Minilog XD, you have a headphone output and stereo quarter-inch outputs, as well as 5-pin and USB MIDI, and analog tempo sync for syncing to Korg Volcas or other synths or even Eurorack, for example. And speaking of Eurorack, Minilog XD for the first time has 2 CV inputs, or control voltage inputs, which will take modulation signals from a modular, for example, Eurorack or 5U system, and convert them into Minilog XD's internal modulation signal, so you can modulate internal parameters on Minilog XD using your external modular or Eurorack system. So that's the Korg Minilog XD, the latest evolution in Korg's analog synth lineup. If you're interested in finding out more about Minilog XD or any other Korg synth, contact Craft via email, phone, or live chat. Thanks so much for watching.